Hey guys, we're going down this rabbit hole. This isn't actually a very good shot of that bottom plate. Does that help? No. Alexa, garage on. I don't feel like that's better or worse, but let's see. Let's try the metal way. Let's see if I have the metal equipment. No, it must be in one of the cars, and I'm not going out in the cold just to get additional lighting. He likes to uplight below his videos. And, yeah. It's fine. This is not even a formal test video. As you can see, the fan's not even fully put together. I just wanted to see how this adapter ring performed on this type of motor. This is a 4-blade reversible permanent split capacitor motor with the reverse switch on top. And surprisingly, with this bottom plate and this motor, it fits without modification. I found that definitely surprising because there are some original variations. Let me see if I can if even just cleaning the lens helps a little bit. There are some original variations where it did not fit without modification. So I was pleasantly surprised. I think it's because the bottom plate is much flatter than some of the other bottom plates. Ornate and plain. It's very flat. Good enough. Well, no, I'm still bothering me. The line's not straight. There we go. Okay, we'll call it. I don't like this combination as much, so I probably won't hang this combination, although I'm thinking about it because this would go up very easily. But I just mainly wanted to see how it performed on this motor. I'm trying to figure out options. I really like, because the fan, if I'm going to put it in my foyer, which is what we're talking about, the Frey version has the ornate sideband, and since you see that fan from the side more than you see it from the bottom, I like the idea of it having an ornate sideband. So Brian suggested finding a 4-5 blade stator to swap in to the Phil Fry casing. He said that would drop in. This one I don't think will drop in because it's got the reverse switch on top. It could probably be modified to fit, but he said that the 4-5 one would work better anyways. So either way, this is what I had handy and I wanted to try it. Pull chain's not wired in right now. This is just 1 speed. So let's do 0 to high. I'm going to suspect big inrush. 105. Oh yeah, big inrush. And let's measure it. It's definitely performing better than it did on the Phil Fry version. Like I said, sometimes those shaded pull ones are just interesting. That's not an accurate reading. Not getting an accurate reading from it at all. Let me try here. Right around 1600, so divide that by 6. $266, I suppose. Okay. Ooh. $570. About 5,500. This always bothers me. You know what? It's not even, it's the angle of the camera. Yeah, see, look how much better it is now. That's my bee. I mean, it doesn't look bad on here, but I like it. It doesn't look like it fits. It definitely looks like... I mean, I guess if I repainted the ring to match the bottom plate, this could work. But I don't like it the way I like it on the other one. If I could easily transfer the sideband to this one, then I could easily transfer the switch housing. And just paint the brown parts gold. But, okay, let's see how it does on I think it's going to start at like 2 or 3. Yep, there's 2. There's 3. Forgot to check power factor at high. And this would be reversible, which would be an advantage in the foyer. Could always try the bottom plate and switch housing from the the advantage of this switch housing is that a light kit would easily mount to it, whereas it'd be a project to mount a light kit to the other one. So what if I just swap the bottom plate? I don't love that idea, but I would try it. I've got some other Hunter bottom plates we could try too. I've actually got a bunch of Hunter bottom plates. See which one goes best with the okay. Well, the good thing about this is I could use it on the existing foyer control, although I'd still have to find a place to mount that control, because I can't put it in the motor housing the way that I did with the Fasco. I don't think the motor shape looks as good. It's I see it with the other one and I love it, but I don't love how it runs. I could still do it, it's just I'd have to really engineer some things, both in terms of sound and control, and it would just be a lot. That's 5. Six, 7, 8. So honestly, this would here off the distance. Yeah, this would work okay on one of those treat life controls that I have in so many places around the house. I like the treat life control because it has a built-in light control, and so for the dining room, for the foyer, for the music room, for the places that have a light, 10. $12. 13. 13 is actually a good medium high, I think. 14. 15. 16. 18, 19, 20. 21, 25, 30, 40. High says doesn't go over, and the power factor is 1 at high. Now the real test will be how it does in the solid state, because I had toyed with the idea, and I'm still toying with the idea. If it has, okay, so again, I'm trying to find a foyer option, because I'd love to have a variation of this in the foyer. If I did a single globe, whether it is a single globe facing down like what's there now, or a Jonas light, which was what was in the new tone in the dining room, I'm toying with the idea of smartening the bulb and not the control. The advantage of that would be I could get a much better dim light out of it, because that single globe, well, I take that back. The single globe, none of the options are great. Let's just put it that way. But at least if I did the smart bulbs, then I would not have to worry about finding a space for 2 controls. It would just be 1 control for the motor, and then the bulbs would have their own control. But if I use the Treat Life control, I don't need to do that. Okay, solid state. Let's turn this space heater off. Oh yeah, it is not quiet. I would call it living room. Now, I wonder if by putting some rubber washers between the blades and the brackets, yeah, not good with the solid state. Okay, well, I'm gonna do some experimenting, and I'll report back. Thanks for watching. Bye, Fanstick.